A dusty attic. Monaco Palace. September 1982. 2 weeks after the funeral. Workers climbed the narrow stairs, sent to clean, to organize, to prepare the space. Nobody had been up here in years. Decades, maybe. The air was thick, heavy. Old trunks, covered furniture, forgotten things. Then one worker noticed, in the corner, a large trunk, different from the others. Leather, expensive, with initials. G.K., Grace Kelly.
Attic worker. Look at this. Narrator. They gathered around, opened it carefully, and inside, Hollywood, costumes from films, photographs, scripts, letters, a whole life, hidden away, forgotten, but not thrown away, never thrown away, because even after becoming a princess, Grace Kelly couldn't let go of who she was, before the crown, before the palace, before she became someone else.
That trunk, those items, that discovery. It answered a question people had asked for 26 years. Did Grace Kelly regret it? Leaving Hollywood, becoming a princess, trading stardom for royalty. The trunk didn't have to say anything. It was the answer. She kept it all. Hidden, but kept. Grace Patricia Kelly was born November 12, 1929, Philadelphia, upper-class family. Her father was a champion rower, self-made millionaire, tough, demanding. Grace was shy, quiet, beautiful even as a child. Grace Patricia Kelly was born November 12, 1929, Philadelphia, upper-class family. Her father was a champion rower, self-made millionaire, tough, demanding. Grace was shy, quiet, beautiful even as a child. But her father didn't notice. He wanted athletes, strong children. Grace wasn't strong, not physically, but she had something else. Determination.
I'll show him, she thought. I'll be somebody he has to notice.
At 18, she moved to New York, studied acting.
Her father disapproved. Acting isn't respectable. Come home, get married.
But Grace refused. For the first time in her life, she said no. I'm going to be an actress. A real actress. You'll see. And she was. Television first, then Broadway. Small parts, but good parts. People noticed. Casting directors, producers, Hollywood called.
Her first film was 1951. 14 hours, a small role, nothing special. But Grace was special. The camera loved her. That face, that elegance, that cool blonde beauty, like ice, but with fire underneath. Hollywood had never seen anything like her. More films came. High Noon, Mogambo. Then Alfred Hitchcock discovered her. Dial M for Murder. Rear Window, To Catch a Thief. Grace Kelly became a star, a huge star, and in 1955, she won the Oscar, Best Actress. The Country Girl. At 25 years old, the world at her feet. But here's what people didn't see. Grace was lonely. Hollywood was lonely. Beautiful, successful, famous, but alone. The men she dated were wrong, married, unavailable, complicated. Her family back in Philadelphia still didn't approve. You're wasting your life, her father said. Find a good man. Settle down. Grace wanted to, but where? How? Every man saw Grace Kelly the movie star. Not Grace, just Grace, the girl from Philadelphia, who still wanted her father's approval, who still felt like she wasn't enough. Then 1955, the Cannes Film Festival. Grace was there representing To Catch a Thief. The Palace of Monaco invited her for a photo shoot, a publicity event. She almost said no, tired, busy, but her publicist insisted. It's a palace, a prince, good publicity. So Grace went and met Prince Rainier III of Monaco, a small man, serious, not Hollywood handsome, but real, genuine and lonely, just like her. They talked for hours about life, about pressure, about being trapped by who people expected you to be. Rainier was trapped too. Monaco was broke, struggling. He needed to marry, produce an heir, save his country. But every woman he met wanted the crown, the title, the palace. Not him, not Rainier, just the prince.
I know exactly what you mean. Everyone wants Grace Kelly. Nobody wants Grace.
You're giving up your career? For what? To be a princess? I'm giving up pretending. To be real. To have a real life. A real marriage. Children. A home. This is respectable. This matters. The wedding was April 1956. Monaco. The wedding of the century. 30 million people watched on television. Grace Kelly married Prince Rainier. Hollywood royalty became actual royalty. And just like that, Grace Kelly the actress was gone. Princess Grace of Monaco was born. But here's what nobody knew. The change wasn't clean, wasn't simple, wasn't easy. The palace was lonely, beautiful but lonely. Rainier was busy, country to run, problems to solve. Grace was alone, again. But now, in a palace, with rules, protocols, expectations. She couldn't act anymore. The contract was clear. Princesses don't work, don't perform, don't do anything common. Grace tried, really tried, to be happy, to be grateful, to be the perfect princess. But late at night, in her private rooms, she'd take out the trunk, the one from Hollywood, open it, touch the costumes, read the scripts, remember. The blue dress from Rear Window. She'd hold it, close her eyes. Remember the set, the lights, the excitement, the feeling of becoming someone else, of being free. The scripts from Hitchcock. She'd read her lines, out loud, quietly, so nobody would hear. Practicing, even though there was no role, no film, no stage, just memory, just longing, the photographs of her with Jimmy Stewart, with Cary Grant, with Bing Crosby, young, beautiful, alive. Was she still that person, or had the princess killed the actress? She had children, 3 children, Caroline, Albert, Stephanie. She loved them, desperately. This is what matters, she told herself. This is real life, not Hollywood, not pretending. This. But sometimes, late at night, she'd wonder, what if? What if she'd said no? What if she'd stayed in Hollywood? Would she have been happier, more fulfilled, more herself? In 1962, Hitchcock called, asked her to return. Marnie. The perfect role, the perfect comeback. Grace was tempted, so tempted. Read the script, imagined herself, back on set, back home.
But Monaco said no. The people said no. You're a princess now, you can't be an actress, choose. Grace chose, or thought she chose. Put the script in the trunk, closed it, locked it. I'm a princess. This is my life now. Let it go.
But she couldn't. Couldn't let it go. Couldn't throw it away. Couldn't forget. Every few months, she'd go to the attic, when nobody was watching. Open the trunk. Touch the memories. Remember who she was. Before the crown. Before the title. Before she became Princess Grace. And she'd cry.
Are you happy?
September 13th, 1982. Grace was driving, a winding road. Monaco, her daughter Stephanie in the passenger seat. Grace had a stroke, lost control. The car crashed, flew off a cliff. Grace died the next day, 52 years old. Too young, too soon. The world mourned. Princess Grace, the fairy tale princess, gone. 2 weeks later, the workers in the attic found the trunk, opened it, and understood. Grace Kelly never left. She was there, the whole time, hidden in that trunk. The actress, the star, the woman who gave it all up, but couldn't forget, couldn't let go, couldn't stop being who she was before everything changed. The family didn't know what to do. With the trunk, with the discovery, it felt private, sacred, like reading someone's diary. These were Grace's secrets, her memories, her alternate life, the one she gave up, but kept. Do they share it? Do they hide it? In the end, they kept some, shared some, Let the world know. Princess Grace missed Hollywood, not because she regretted her choice, but because it was part of her. And you can't just erase part of yourself, even for a crown. Today, people remember Grace Kelly two ways: the Hollywood star, elegant, beautiful, perfect, and the princess, fairy tale, romantic, tragic. But if you really want to understand Grace Kelly, you need to know about the trunk, about what she kept, about what she couldn't let go. Because that trunk was proof. You can change your life, change your name, change your title, but you can't change who you are. Not completely, not forever. For stories about the lives we leave behind, don't forget to follow. When you're over 50, you understand this. You've lived long enough to know. We all have a trunk, maybe not literal, but emotional, filled with who we used to be. The dreams we gave up, the paths we didn't take, the person we were before life happened, before responsibilities, before compromise, before we became who we needed to be instead of who we wanted to be. Grace Kelly kept her trunk in the attic, hidden, but not gone, because those memories mattered. That person mattered. The actress, the star, the woman who defied her father, who moved to New York with nothing, who won an Oscar, who was free, even if just for a few years. That Grace mattered, and Princess Grace couldn't forget her, didn't want to forget her. Maybe you have a trunk too, full of old dreams, old passions, the person you were before the marriage, before the kids, before the career, before the responsibilities, before you became who everyone needed you to be. And maybe, like Grace, you go to that trunk sometimes. Open it. Remember, not with regret, not with bitterness, but with recognition. That was me. That was real. That mattered. Grace Kelly taught us something. Something she lived. Something that trunk proved. You can have a beautiful life, a successful life, a meaningful life, and still miss who you were before. And that's okay. It doesn't mean you made the wrong choice. It doesn't mean you regret anything. It just means you're human, you're complex, you contained multitudes, and you can't just erase part of yourself, even for a palace. So if you have a trunk, open it. Remember, honor who you were, the dreams you had, the person you were before everything changed, not because you want to go back, but because that person deserves to be remembered. That person was real, that person mattered, and that person is still part of you, even now, even after everything. For stories about the lives we leave behind, don't forget to follow.